হ্যাঁ ইয়ে কুনাল কুনাল
আচ্ছা স্টুডেন্টরা একটু অডিওটা অফ করো। স্টুডেন্টরা একটু অডিও এন্ড ভিডিও অফ করো।
Audio and video off karo, please. All students.
আচ্ছা দীপরূপা ম্যাম আমার হয়ে গেছে, আমি আপনাকে আবার হোস্ট ট্রান্সফার করে দিচ্ছি।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ওকে স্যার।
HS মাঝি মেক হোস্ট, এখন হোস্ট and sir co-host আছে, please continue.
Okay.
Please continue.
Okay. Okay.
আচ্ছা স্যার
I'm telling just introduction. Okay. 2 minutes. Welcome all the students, good evening to all.
Good evening, sir.
This class is being taken by Dipal madam. Okay. She was presenting this lesson, I think, last year also. So anyway, she'll be speaking on the harmony in family. Family is a miniature society. So she'll be speaking in details and how the Vishwas, trust, is one component of harmony to maintain the harmony in family. So this is the class in second class in module 3, So first module and second module had been over, and the test of second module had been taken by Kamalakanto sir. First module it is being late. Oh, okay, no worry. It will be taken by Bakira sir. Okay. So this is the second class. First class of third module has been taken by Sujishika madam, and this is the second class of third module, Dibruta madam, and now she will present today. Okay. So listen properly, and always I'm telling once again, you must have some interaction, Okay. After her presentation, you will ask some question or you will interact something. Then we will be encouraged to to present our things, and we'll understand what you are learning. Okay. Thank you. Let's start. Deputy Madam, you can start now. Okay.
Sir, confirm once whether my screen is shared or not.
Okay, try.
Let me see. আচ্ছা enter screen. এক সেকেন্ড দাঁড়ান স্যার।
मैं ज्वाइन हो गई।
Can you please switch off your audio, participants? Acha, is my screen visible? PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, it's visible.
All the students, good evening, all the students. Is my sound clear? Can you listen to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Whether you can see the screen,
Yes, we can see, ma'am.
the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
No, PowerPoint presentation is not visible.
Yes.
Visible right now.
Now it is visible. PowerPoint presentation.
Acha, all the students, you can see the PowerPoint presentation, module 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It can be seen.
Thank you. Okay. So we start the class. This is module 3. First of all, thank you, Shwadesh sir, for introducing me. I am from Department of Biosciences. So today we will. Acha, first of all, I am requesting all the participants to switch off your video as well as your audio.
Right.
This is only for listening. Thank you. So this module, we are going to understand some of the family terms. Okay, we are quite aware of these terms. We use it or we feel it in our daily lives when we interact with our family, with our friends, or within the society. So just let's see how these terminologies they are explained in these UHV classes. Okay, so the topic is understanding harmony in the family as well as in the society.
Right.
So this topic deals with the basic word that is relationship. Okay, so the relationship, how we can define it, that means the way we are behaving, the way we are interacting with others, that might be within the family, that might be with your friends, or even within yourself, how you are maintaining or approaching within the society. So this will fall under the relationship. Okay, so there are certain feelings in the relationship that can be within oneself or when you are interacting with others. So these, here you can see there are 9 types of feelings when we are talking about this relationship term. So these are all the feelings that we see within our relationship. So number 1 is the trust. In Hindi, we call it as Vishwas. That is the fundamental value upon which the relationship or all other terminologies mentioned here, they rely on this trust. Okay, so this is the fundamental term. Second is respect or samman. Third is affection or sneh. Fourth is care or mamta. Fifth is guidance or vastyalaya. Sixth is reverence or shraddha. 7 is glory or gaurav. 8th is gratitude or kritagyata. 9 is love or prem. Okay, so these are all the terms that, or you can say the feelings that we have in a relationship. So our class, today's class will be based on each of these points. Let us see. So all these feelings I have placed in a question format. So the first one is the trust. Okay, so what do we understand by this term trust? So trust or vishwas is the fundamental value in a relationship. So how do we define it? We can say that simply having faith in others and believing them. So for example, when we are assigning some work, or you are saying something to your friend that please do this thing, and you are basically trusting that person uh, to behave in that way. Okay, so it is the expectation of the people that you can rely. So it is built through integrity and consistency in relationship. Okay, that means if you have a best friend or a close friend, uh, you are having a close relationship with that friend or with a family member, this word trust, it will come automatically. Okay, so this is trust is built through integrity or through consistency in a relationship. So it is also the result of right understanding of the intention of the human beings around us. So when I'm trusting something with somebody, I expect that that job should be done with full responsibility. So, and why this trust will come? This trust will come because we have a proper understanding of the intention of that person. We believe in him. Okay, I hope everybody understood. We commonly use this term. So how it is being?
Madam, I want to ask
Yes.
one thing.
Yes.
Madam, see in the first paragraph of this page, you have written to keep the trust in ourselves and others. We have to pay attention on the intentions and to understand if we or the other person is not able to do it. That is, we are not competent. But could you please explain this once again?
Which one you tell me?
Next page.
Next page.
First
To keep the
paragraph.
trust in, yes, to keep the trust
Yeah.
in ourselves and others, we have to pay attention to the intentions and to understand if we or the other person is not able to do benefit. This word comes when we are not trusting that person. Okay, suppose
Okay.
you are giving a job or you are saying something to a person to do it, you are trusting, but if that person doesn't return back those things,
Okay.
then what will happen? There will be a mistrust or misunderstanding among both of you. And
Yes,
why
ma'am.
it has happened? It might be that there is some level of or lacking of competence which has happened between the two persons.
Okay,
So
thank
it
you.
is basically the paragraph which shows you if you are being mistrust by somebody else.
Okay.
Next, we move to the respect term. Respect. This is also a word or a feeling we can say, which is basically in Bengali we call
Please mute,
সম্মান
mute.
or somebody please mute. So
Continue, madam.
so this is samman. Okay, so that is the respect. So why we are giving respect to another person? Maybe within a family, within outside, inside your college, or in the society. This will happen only when you are giving the right evaluation to that person. Okay, so here also, when you are trusting that person, or you are very much you have evaluated that person. You are say you know that that person is the right one. Um, so this respect feeling will come automatically to you. Okay, so we can say in this class, like we have evaluated the person, and the respect will come to that person on the sense that he or she is being evaluated as he or she is. Okay, so in that way we can say. Now there is another feeling within this class that we call as affection. So affection is the feeling of being related to the other. Okay, so it is very much related to the word happiness also. And when both persons in a family or outside, they are happy with each other, this affection will come. Okay. So suppose there is an example here, like I feel that I am related to the other person. He or she might be a relative of mine, or maybe a friend of mine. So this feeling we can say as an affection. So this will only come if trust and respect are already ensured. Okay, so this trust, respect, affection, they are very intermingling words. You cannot separate them. It will come automatically to the person whom you are trusting, whom you are respecting. Automatically your affection will come. So without this affection, what is the opposite thing? We will normally feel unhappy. We will not wish good for other person. If we are not showing affection, that means we are generally not happy with that person. So then again, there is another feeling that we call it as care, caring for somebody. So caring for somebody and again affection, they are very much related. Now, caring means simply the feeling to nurture and protect somebody. Okay, somebody from what? Somebody from the trouble, maybe your friend or your family members, they are facing within the society or outside or in their work area. So they are worried about something, they are anxious about something. Okay, so if you are worried and anxious of that person who is in a troubled position, then you show the care. Care is an active level of concern. So care will also come when you are showing affection for that person, and that affection will also come when you are trusting that person and when you are respecting that person. Okay, basically the trust thing should be there. So here it's written that we understand a human being as a coexistent of the self and the body, and the body is just like an instrument. So based on this understanding, we take the responsibility. Just let me see. Just 1 second.
বসে লেখ বাড়িতে বানান 10-0 হয় কম পড়াশোনা করা।
Okay, so there is the coexistence of the self as well as
Sorry for the
coexistence.
interruption, ma'am. Ma'am, please say other student to mute their audio.
I am telling repeatedly, I can hear a girl's voice. Please
Yes,
be
ma'am.
mute. Please do mute. Okay, so this understanding of a human being means, coexistence of a human being, you have to show or you have to care about your body also. Okay, this line means that you have to care about your body also. You have to nurture it right, then only you will be able to care for others. So our body is just like an instrument, so it needs also care and affection of its own. Then only if you are happy within yourself, then only you will be able to make others happy, or you make others whom you are trusting or respecting, whom you care for, make them happy. So this caring word, it's not only applicable to your closed ones. So closed ones might be your friends, it might be your relatives, it might be even your teachers, within the society, outside the society, surrounding you. But the core thing is that you have to take care of yourself also. Then comes another feeling within this relationship, that is guidance. What is guidance? Guidance means, normally we know this term guidance, that means somebody who is putting you in the right track or right path, who is guiding you through your worried times or through your tough times to the right direction. So here we can put or we can define in this way, like the feeling of ensuring right understanding and feelings in others. That is called as guidance. Okay, so not only it's relative, it might be your closed ones, as I told you, your friends, maybe your teachers are guiding you. Okay, so when you are shown the right path, a positive path, through which you can pull yourself up from any negative surroundings or negative or some drawbacks, then that is called as guidance. So we understand the need of the self for right understanding and feelings. So again, here also you have to take care of yourself first. So self, I means your own self. So if you can understand yourself, then you can understand also the people surrounding you, whether they are guiding you in the right path or not. Okay, so you have to understand and you have to also feel. So we also understand that the other is similar to me in terms of natural acceptance or the desire of continuous happiness or living in harmony. Okay, so these are all again very close terms, and all this will help you to be guided in the right path. Okay, so these are the similar terms. So the potential or the desire for some positive thoughts, positive expectations, all these lead to the correct path. And the person who is guiding you to the correct path, we normally call them as, we use this terminology as guide, and the feeling is called as guidance. Next, we have gratitude. So what is gratitude? Gratitude is the feeling of acceptance for those who have made efforts for my excellence. Suppose you have been guided in the right path, you have excelled in your career, then you should feel or you should show your gratitude for that person who has helped you to overcome this hindrance and shown you the right path. So it's basically it's an emotion or it's a feeling that occurs after people receive help. Okay, so if you are taking it very positively, if you are acknowledging it, yes, that person has helped me a lot, that means you are showing the gratitude. Okay, so it's that's why I have written here, gratitude is an emotion that occurs after people receive help, depending on how they interpret the situation. Because you will also find some people who, after taking help, may not acknowledge you or may not show or may not tell that you have been helped by this person. Okay, so we should always show our gratitude to those persons who has helped us to overcome certain situations. So this is constantly happening when you are interacting with your friends, family, closed ones, within the society also. Okay, so this gratitude is, you can say that it's very valuable to them, very costly to the benefactor, and given by the benefactor with benevolent intentions. That means simply when you are showing your gratitude or showing your acknowledgement, then the other person, he or she also feels very good about it. Okay, so costly or valuable in terms of the feeling, in terms of positive feeling. I hope you understood, because these are the feelings we often we face as a human being, when we are interacting with others, these are the things we normally talk about when we are interacting with the society. So there is another terminology, that is reverence. Reverence means the feeling of acceptance of excellence in others. Reverence, it means the feeling of acceptance of excellence within another person. So normally, if it is a friend, then we show this feeling if you have a positive intention or a positive mindset. So we understand that we aspire for continuous happiness. And to realize it, we have to understand harmony at all levels of our living and live accordingly. So everybody wants to be happy. Everybody has the aspiration that we have to be happy, or we seek happiness. And for seeking the happiness, you have to have harmony at all levels of your living. All levels of your living means at all the levels wherever you are interacting, whether in your home or outside your home, whether in your college or university, whether you are in some place else. So there should be a proper understanding of the harmony. When we see that the others has achieved this excellence, that means they are already in a harmonious position. That means they are very happy in whatever situation they are facing. So when we see that the other person has achieved this excellence, which means to understand and to live in harmony at all levels of their life, it ensures continuity of happiness. Okay, so whatever may be the situation at home or outside, they have this inner feeling of happiness. So they will not be disturbed by any negative factors or any negative things happening outside their environment. Okay, so they are in a continuous state of harmony or continuous state of happiness. Then we should have a feeling of reverence for him or her. That means acceptance of excellence. We should be very proud of them. We should be saying that, okay, that person is always happy. Sometimes we do say that that person is having always a smiling face. Okay, so that acceptance of excellence in others, if you have that capacity, that means you are having a feeling of reverence. So it also comes with the positive attitude towards life. Another feeling within a relationship is the glory. So glory is the feeling for someone who has made efforts for excellence. So this term glory we normally use when we say that this is a very glorious event has occurred in the past, in the history. So we use this term often. So that is a feeling when someone has made efforts of excellence, someone has excelled in something, someone is victorious. So we find that there has been people in the history or even around us who are investing their time, energy, and their belongings to achieve excellence. Okay, so they will achieve glory only when they are happy within themselves, when they are they have achieved harmony in all levels of life, then they will be able to reach a position which we can admire as a glorious position. Okay, so this gives us a feeling of glory for them. So now let us see some of the questions. So these are all the feelings that we have, we are discussing in a relationship. As I'm telling you, this relationship within your family, within your society, wherever you are moving, interacting with people's friends, relatives, people surrounding you, your teachers, or other persons whom you are interacting, all these feelings will be there. You have to show gratitude, you have to show trust, you have to show this respect. Okay, so now let us talk about the value in relationship, how the value in relationship is fulfilled. Here we have this feeling, that is the justice. Justice is the recognition of the values in relationship, their fulfillment, the right evaluation of fulfillment resulting in mutual happiness. So when you are trying to give a value to a relationship, we can use this justice. So justice will give you the right evaluation of the fulfillment in mutual happiness. So once we have recognized the existence of human relationship, we are able to identify the feelings. We are able to give some certain value to those feelings. So we can justify the relationship. When we work and behave according to these feelings, it leads to fulfillment of both sides in the relationship. So when two persons, they are positive, they are trusting each other, they are loving each other, they have respect, mutual respect with each other, then the value of relationship goes very high. It leads to fulfillment, mutual fulfillment from both the sides. Okay, so in this way, the relationship can be fulfilled. So recognition of values, fulfillment, evaluation, mutual happiness, these are all the feelings that goes on within a relationship. So within a relationship means, again, with your friends, with your loved ones surrounding you, within your family. If you have the recognition of the values, you have the fulfillment that the other person is making me happy, giving me positive thoughts, positive opinions, guiding me through the right path, and you are mutually happy, that means your relationship is fulfilled. Okay, and when all these four elements are fulfilled, that means you have given justice to the relationship in positive terms. Now, there are again certain things in relationship which are intention and competence. Okay, these are the feelings which also affect human relationship.
ম্যাডাম এক্সকিউজ মি, এই
Yes.
কোয়েশ্চেন 3টা যেটা দেখাচ্ছেন তার ইমিডিয়েট আগের পেজটা একটু দেখাবেন। কোয়েশ্চেন 2 আর 1 যেটা ছিল এর আগে এই পেজটাই ছিল, তো তাহলে ঠিক আছে।
হ্যাঁ,
কোয়েশ্চেন
ঠিক আছে, নাম্বারিং একটু থাকতে পারে, এটা একটু জাস্ট প্লিজ চেক।
ওটা কোনো ফ্যাক্টর না, আই থট আই মিসড, নো প্রবলেম।
Yes. Okay, so trust or vishwas is the foundation value. We know all of us, foundation value of in any relationship. So whenever you are within any relationship, there should be mutual trust. So what is mutual trust? It is a shared belief that we can depend on each other to achieve a common purpose. So you are trusting another person means you are relying on that person. And this trust only can happen when you are passing through integrity and consistency. You are in constant touch with that person, you know his or her nature, then you are trusting that person. So you have some common ground. Now this trust, again you can divide into two parts. One is the intention, second is the competence. So intention and competence is the two natures of trusting. Okay, so how this will work? Suppose you have between two friends, you are trusting one friend, or you have an intention of trusting, but somehow that intention is being broken. It might be due to some reason, or the other person might become might become or it might become non-competent for receiving your trust. Intention is what one aspires for, and competence is the ability to fulfill the aspiration. So intention is I want to trust that person, or it is in my you can say in my genes or in my habit that I am trusting the other person. Competence, whether I am being trusted or not, is the ability to fulfill that aspiration. Or we can put it very simply, competence means whether that person, I am competent enough to be trusted or not by the other person. Okay, have I shown that integrity or stability in the relationship so that I will be trusted by my friend? Okay, that might be the competence. So in intention, every human being wants to do maybe the right thing, but the competence, they may be lacking in the competence. Suppose you are trusting something with your friend, the friend has shown integrity, stability, or he or she is with you for a long time. Somehow, due to some reasons, he or she fails to meet the trust. Somehow that person becomes or unable to show competence. Okay, so this trusting will depend on two points. One is intention of that person, and other is the competence of the other person. Okay, so in that way we can define the two options of the trust. What we are doing today is that when we judge ourselves, so when do we judge? We judge on the basis of our intention. When we judge others, we are judging him on the basis of the competence. Okay, so when I'm judging another person, I am thinking in my mind whether that person is worthy of my trust or not. So I am questioning his or her competence. Okay, so my intention is okay, good, but on the way process, I am putting a question mark about the competence of the other person. Okay, now here also we can see in another way, like when mistrust is born, when the other person hasn't been so much competent, is unable to keep your trust. So when he or she is unable to keep your trust, mistrust is born. And what happens? We become angry and we deny that relationship. But hardly the I factor, the myself factor comes into this. That means whether I am worthy of that person. So we seldom look at our own competence and the intention of the opposite person. So this happens when our trust is being broken or when there is mistrust born in a relationship. Okay, so this is all what is written. Like when we are judging ourselves, we are judging on the basis of our intention. But when we are judging the other person with whom we are interacting or want to trust with, we are judging that person on the basis of his competence. We are sure that we want to make others happy, but we are not sure whether the opposite person will make us happy or not. So this happens when we are mixing with our friends, with our closed ones. These are the things which normally happens. So this like we are actually visualizing their competence, okay, and making a conclusion, like I wanted to do well but I could not. But for the other person, when I am saying, I will say that he did not want to do well. That means again I am questioning the competence. So this is what intention and competence is all about. Now we can also take this question like, how can we maintain harmony in the family? So within a family, how can we make harmony? When we are trusting all these 9 values of the relationship, like trust, respect, affection, care, all these recognition and fulfillment are there, then it can lead to harmony in the family. Okay, so we have already talked about respect or someone. Respect or someone, again I repeat, it means accepting the individuality and doing the right evaluation. So whether I am being respected or not, somebody else is giving me samman or not, means whether I am being evaluated in the correct way or not. So this is what about today's class.
Okay, very nice. Madam, thank you too much. On the
Thank you,
Thank you,
one
sir.
very easy manner, Madam has explained all things, mainly how the family, the harmony in family can be maintained and what are the main component is, main focus is relationship. What are the components of relationships she has explained, and last of all, it is very interesting that she has a question answer form. So from any presentation, when some points raised in our mind, so that is in the question form. So Madam has placed in a question answer form. Actually, when a topic is explained, some points raised in our mind and how the questions arises in our mind, and these questions she had mentioned, and at the same time she had explained with the answer also. So that is a good thing. I think I should say it is the second class of the third module. So still I'm telling the students again, say I expect some questions or interaction with Madam. So 5 minutes, we have another 5 minutes, I think, because our scheduled time is 7 to 8. So I request our students to have a question or interaction. Another thing that I told several times, please be on time. I request you to join every time. I am writing in a Telegram group and also some other group also to join in time, that is 7. But I see some are, I have already written their name. Okay, DPal, Ruparani Bera, and others, Shriya Mujumdar, Lakat Hossein, Soikot Biswas, Omio Chando, and Mr. Nag, and
No, sir. No, sir. I have joined earlier, but there was a problem in my network connection.
Okay, you tried just before 7. Okay.
Yes, sir. I was trying before 7. I was joined in 7 only.
No, you joined at 7:30. Okay. Just I given you admit, you know. So please
No, sir.
try.
I have written my name very early.
Oh, okay. Very early. Whether you are in YouTube or in that in this connection, I think I saw that when I given you admit, I have mentioned the time, you know. Anyway, I am telling you, please be on time. That is my request to all. Okay. So after a certain time, you will be joining. So it is disruption. At the same time, you will be missing something. But the madam or sir will be speaking or presenting something. So certain person will listen and certain person will not listening. There will be a gap to you. So anyway, Shreya, have you understand what madam has explained? Shreya, I'm telling Shreya. Shreya,
Yes, sir.
have you understood, madam, what madam has told? Or you have
Yes,
not
sir.
listened properly?
Sir, madam was telling about different trust, respect, then many other things ma'am was saying.
Main thing is relationship. In which department
Yes.
you belong? From which department?
Microbiology.
Microbiology. Be serious, Shreya. Okay. Okay, thank you. Next one, any other one? You will try. If you have any question, you can ask. Madam is here. Shreya, do you have any question? Or otherwise, if you realize that no, I have understood, then I will ask other one. Someone is asking very nice question where he is not understanding. He is asking some questions to madam. It is a pleasure to us. Any other one?
Yes, sir. I am having one question.
Bolo.
Sir, myself Amrish Mehta from BBL. Sir, actually, madam thought about gratitudeness. Sir, if I suppose take an example, for maintaining any formality, I am saying someone thank you.
Yeah.
Did it come under gratitude?
Okay, madam, will you speak regarding the gratitude, whether the thank you is belong to gratitude or not? Yeah, you speak.
Yes, you can put it.
Yes, it is gratitude.
It depends on the yes, it depends on the how much means how you have been helped. Okay. So we always use this term thank you, isn't
Actually,
it?
I want to know that, ma'am. Generally, in our daily life, we come in some situation where we have to say thank you just to avoid the situation or to just welcome the situation. Whether that time when you are saying thank you to anyone, does it come under gratuitousness?
It can come. Suppose in my home, my maid, she is not supposed to make tea for me, but one day she sees me in a very say bad mood or something like that, and she offers on herself only. Means she's just said to me, "Madam, I will make tea for you. You just sit down, have a glass of water," something like that, which she is not supposed to do. So I say thank you to her. So it's also showing a way of gratitudeness, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Now it's clear, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Another thing I am to reference, another terminology she has explained, very good thing, you know. It is very difficult to accept the other's goodness, you know. Very difficult. We can, whenever we are in the same class, same profession, same platform, when we see the other's success, others' goodness, we see, it is very difficult to accept it. Okay. So if it is also, if we accept it, there is one kind of reverence that it means. So that madam has told. So to accept the other good thing, you know, when his success or his development or his broadness also, if we can accept it in my heart, then it will be a good thing for the relationship, you know. So that can be explanatory reference, you know. Another thing, very interesting thing she has explained, it is somewhat difficult to understand. What is the difference between intention and competency? What is the relation? What is the correlation between this intention competence? She has explained very nice. Do you understand this terminology? What is intention? What is competence? Anyone can speak. Madam is here. She'll be speaking if you do not understand. But I want to know whether you have understood these two terminology, that is intention and competence. Anyone?
Sir, can I give a try?
Okay. Aditya, bol.
Sir, in short word, we can say that intention is something like one's aspire, and some competence regarding that it is a ability or kind of ability to fulfill the aspiration.
Fulfill the ability, right? Okay. So aspire and it is a ability. Okay, this is the main the relation or the difference, is it? Okay. So very good, madam. Is it clear? Is it right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And thank you to those who are asking questions. That means you have listened. I am very happy.
Right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, very nice. Any other one?
Now?
Okay. Any other one? Will you ask any question? Okay. I think you have understood all things that madam has explained or presented today on the particular topic, harmony in family. So I think it is very clarity has been achieved by you. And another thing is that you'll have to listen properly. Then that is why if you listen properly, they will have some questions, or you will give answer properly. That matter is telling. So anyway, today the beautiful topics she has explained. So I request madam to give this your PDF to the Telegram group. That will be, I think, it will help to them for their examination or to understand or clearly go through these topics again.
Okay. So PPT I will be sharing with them.
Okay. Oh, you have sharing. Okay. Very good. No problem. So thank you all. I think let's. It is time to end now. So if you do not have any question, then we'll end it up. Okay. So madam, can I end it up? Actually, one thing, madam, will you take a attendance of the students? You can take a screenshot or anything. Must have some.
Yes, sir. So let me. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. I have taken.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So thank you to all. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Let's
Also.
Okay. Next class will be taken on Saturday. I think it will be by Sujit Madam.